The DFS drone program started almost a decade ago. We started with 1 or 2 very simple drones, and as technology's changed, the program's changed. One thing DFS has noticed is we had a hole in our program. We had no way of flying inside. These aircraft here depend on GPS, very stable platform. They're not meant to go inside a building. We saw a need agency-wide for indoor flight. It can be hazmat for checking out an incident before we send someone downrange. It can be for a fire investigator to investigate in a scene that's not safe for a human to enter. So we added the DJI Avata 2 to our fleet. The Avata 2 is a small, lightweight drone that can be flown inside. It holds its position inside. It's very safe. It's guarded, so if we do bounce off anything, it'll stay in flight. It streams, again, the image back to wherever we're looking to see, and allows us to get inside deeper into buildings that the traditional drones wouldn't allow us to get to. It opens up our mission package to a whole list of specialized users. It can be technical rescue. We could fly into a collapsed, compromised structure, get eyes on where we have to go, survey the scene initially before sending someone in. They can come up with a game plan before they enter the structure. Fire investigation can use this. Again, if it's an environment that's dangerous to enter, they can fly this in, whether it's through a hole in the roof, through a broken window. They can fly in, they can document evidence, they can get a look around while the structure is, before it's safe to enter. Also hazmat. This can be used to fly into a hazardous situation. Maybe it's a hazardous atmosphere, come up with a game plan, and then mitigate the scene. We can send something like this downrange, not put a human's life at risk, and do the same job. One of the new features with all of our DFS drones is the ability to stream the footage to anywhere that's required. We can take the aircraft's footage, stream it to a cell phone, a PC. All we need is a valid cell phone number, email address. The incident commander can then watch it on that device. They can pass it on to their higher-ups. They can pass it to a mobile incident command post, an EOC that stood up somewhere, and get real-time footage of what we're actually seeing with the aircraft. There's no cost to any fire department or any emergency response agency in the state. All they have to do is call the MEMA response line at 508-820-2000. We'll reach back, get the particulars of the incident, and we'll send out the proper equipment for the mission. As I mentioned, all of these resources are currently available. Things like search and rescue, fire investigation, technical rescue, situational awareness. All you have to do is reach out to DFS 24/7, and we'll be there for your needs.